Welcome to our Arran Revisited tour. After our first brief glimpse of the beautiful Arran, we were desperate to go back. We are Graham, Ellie, Jazz and Luna and Maya. This is our campervan Merlin. Join us as we explore this magical island. Good morning to you. It's Monday morning, yes.
The 20 whatever?
Oh, don't ask. The 27th, Monday the 27th of February.
Yep. Didn't we have a night last night?
Yes, we. As we probably already showed you, we had we're at a wild camp on the south of Arran, and it was lovely, wasn't it?
It was our first proper off-grid since the incident where the van got attacked. We've been to obviously places like Fleetwood and pub stopovers, but they're not quite the same as being on your own in the middle of nowhere all by yourself. There's definitely another element there, isn't there, when you do that, of making you feel a bit more anxious. But we needn't have worried. It was fantastic.
I put the security cameras up.
You did?
I think I might have had them set a bit too vigorously so that they're picking up things quite a long way off. You know, there is a road that runs along here, and the cars were triggering it.
Yeah.
But it was okay. There was only one car overnight, wasn't there?
Yeah, it was really, really quiet, and we were up very late anyway because of the Northern Lights, which you will have seen on the previous vlog. But they were fantastic. It was just such a fantastic distraction from any thoughts of anything horrible happening.
So we were out there in the freezing cold taking
at midnight.
pictures.
Yeah, taking pictures. It was cold, wasn't it? Bitterly cold.
It was amazing. I mean, you could see it with the naked eye, but you couldn't see it as well as when you photographed it. When you photographed it with our iPhones, it enhanced it because you can do 10-second exposures, etc.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was really good. We were really pleased about that. Hopefully we'll get some footage for you, and I'm sure there'll be a walk or two with the dogs, and we'll catch you later.
We're just doing a short walk before we set off for Lamlash. A constitutional, I think they call it. Just met two beautiful dogs. You can probably see them in the distance. I don't know what breed they are actually. I'm not sure. I think it's Willow and Tilly, I think. Lovely lady walking them. Most beautiful dogs. Do you know what they are?
Well, I don't know if there's some sort of Irish wolfhound in them with a setter. Some sort of setter, I think.
Yeah. It's lovely, isn't it?
Yes. A bit chilly today, but it isn't. It's beautiful.
Freezing, actually. He's freezing because we haven't got the sun today, just the cold wind.
Yeah.
But it is only February. We're going back down again now. We haven't gone as far as we did yesterday on this walk. Two of the little doggies were sick in the night. Jazz and Luna. We don't know if we're overdoing it with them. So yeah, they seem all right, but we don't want to push it with them today too much. So, as I said earlier, just a constitutional. So beautiful. Love it.
Yeah. Yeah, she's saying, look at the sunlight on the water. It does look lovely.
Back to Merlin.
Well, that was a lovely little walk. So now it's time for us to head on down to Lamlash. It's not very far, it's only a few miles down the road, as you can see. Well, that was a fantastic little wild camp. I certainly wouldn't mind staying there again.
wasn't it just? I really feel that that's helped me to get over everything that happened last autumn.
Yeah, I know. It's the first real wild camp we've done since then, isn't it?
It is, but what a start. That was a fantastic night, wasn't it?
And seeing the aurora.
Priceless. Priceless. Is that Holy Island I can see?
Yeah, that's Holy Island.
Oh, wow.
Hold on, it's a bit of a bump.
Crikey. Yeah, that's a nice view, isn't it?
Yeah, I really want to get over there.
Yeah, I do. It's a shame about the dogs.
I know, I can't
them.
see how we could actually do it.
Oh, look, sign for Whiting Bay.
Yeah.
Are we stopping here today or not?
No, not today.
Okay. Must come back here someone though. It'd be nice to have a good old nosy round, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It's quite pretty.
Evidently, somewhere in Whiting Bay, there is the chemical toilet disposal point.
I thought you were going to say there's like this beautiful landmark that we simply have to see. But no, there's a chemical toilet disposal point. Oh, that is a nice view, isn't it, of the island?
I think this is the centre of Whiting Bay.
There's some nice little shops here by the looks of it. Be quite a nice place to live as well with those houses having a view over the bay, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I don't know what property prices are like around here.
Don't know. Why, are you thinking of moving?
Yeah.
Kids would never talk to us, would they?
No.
Wow, look at that bus stop. Wow.
Yeah, it's a bit more than just graffiti on there, isn't it?
Look at these logs, Gray, on the left here. Look, they're like some kind of art installation.
Oh yeah, yeah. Should keep Brian going through a winter at least there.
Wow.
Oh look, you get a glimpse of Lamlash Bay through the trees there. Look.
Oh yeah, you wouldn't see that in the summer, would you, when all the leaves are out?
No, probably not.
Oh yeah, you can see it quite clearly now over there in the distance. Is that goat fell I can see with its head in the clouds?
Yes, I think it is, yeah.
Gosh, looks really pretty, doesn't it?
It's quite big actually, Lamlash Bay, isn't it?
It is, it sort of stretches a long way round, doesn't it? It's like sort of long and thin really as a place by the looks of it.
Long and thin. I'm sure the locals will be very pleased with your description.
I was just going to describe that lovely mountain we've just seen in the distance, but no. So you reckon this is the outskirts of Lamlash?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Yes. Intriguing. I don't quite know where we're going to be able to park though, Gray, to be honest with you.
I think there was some parking right outside the co-op, but
okay.
we'll have to wait till we get there to see.
Of course, you realise you've said the C word now. You know what that means?
The chocolate word.
Yes. If ever we pass a co-op, I have to go in and see if they've got my chocolate. It's called Grow. And if I see that, it makes my tummy grow, but I have to go and have a little look and see if they've got the chocolate.
It looks like there's room here.
Crikey. Yeah, it's big space.
Well, I'll do, if you go in, I'll nip up the road and turn round.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll see what they've
park
got.
on the other side so we can have a walk on the grass in a minute.
See what goodies I can find.
Chocolate.
So I found where Merlin's parked, but where's Graham?
Ellie's just popped into the co-op over there to get a few bits and pieces. That's a lovely little place, right by the sea. There's a harbour over there, and a beach. That's Holy Island. And that's the bay. I'm just trying to work out whether it'd be a good idea to take the dogs onto the beach, but they seemed a bit tired this morning. I think we've overwalked them a bit. Overwalked ourselves a bit.
Well, we parked up in Lamlash.
Yeah, we left the girls in the car.
Yep,
in the car.
in the van.
Merlin.
It's in Merlin, yes. yeah, it's just really, really cold today, and as two of them haven't been that well, we don't think we want to drag them out more than is absolutely necessary today. But we're going to keep the van in sight. It's just parked outside the co-op. It's on the road that we're staying on, so
Yeah.
We're not going too far, are we?
We're not. So we're just walking up to the harbour. There is a ferry that goes from here over to the island.
To Holy Island?
Yeah. I think it's only for, well, it is only for foot passengers.
Yeah, I've got a feeling it's only April till October that runs. I think during the winter you have to go and volunteer or go on a retreat or something
blimey.
like that. I mean, I presume they must have some sort of ferry service, otherwise they'd run out of food, wouldn't they? You'd think.
Yeah, unless they catch a lot of fish.
If you like fish or seaweed, you're fine. Oh, that wind is biting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shouldn't grumble. Shouldn't grumble. I think you might be able to see Merlin in the distance there. Hopefully. He's not camouflaged against the white buildings. Oh, swans over there. I always find it strange that swans like living by the sea. We've got swans where we live and they live on a lake and it's sweet water.
Well, maybe they're not living there. Maybe they're on their holidays.
Oh yeah, they come for some fresh air. I think this is the lifeboat station up here. Find out in a minute.
Lifeboat station?
Look, lifeboats. See?
Oh yeah.
And a couple of wheelie bins, but hey, we're just being real about this. Hello, Sally Forth of Lamlash. Arran Lifeboat Station. Got a little shop. Looks closed at the moment. I think a lot of things are closed because we're out of season. Graham seems to be wanting to walk up the pier. It appears he wants to walk up the pier.
Yes. And I'm going to peer over the edge of the pier.
Oh, can't think of another one. Is that appearing to you then? That's not very good, is it?
No.
And yeah, Merlin is still there. That's good. Some of these clouds look a bit ominous. They're not forecasting rain, but they look pretty dark.
I'm on the end of the pier. This is where the ferries go over to Holy Island. There is a monastery over there. In fact, there's not many built up bits to it, so I think what you can see there, the white building, I think that must be the monastery. Not 100% certain, but look at all these lobster pots, or crab pots. They've got two massive slipways here. There's that one there, and over the other side there's an even bigger one. So I don't know how big the ferry they use. That looks quite a new one, new pier. The water looks really clear. A lot of boatyard stuff going on.
Hello, fellas. Hey, what's with a yellow beak? What kind of swan are you? Wow, you're pretty handsome. I haven't seen a swan with a yellow beak before. Our ones at home have got orange beaks, like these two guys here. Busy washing themselves. Wow. What kind of swan are you?
It's a massive old anchor. It takes some lifting. And then you've got this one here.
Yes.
Which they've turned into a planted thing.
Got lots of little leaves coming out for spring. Some herbs.
Wonder when that was last dunked in the sea.
I don't know, I love it. Gorgeous.
That's where you pay for your moorings.
Oh, it is a bit about that swan.
Well, we were wondering about the swan. Evidently it's a whooper swan. Or would it be this Buick's swan?
Oh. Oh. That one's called Bill Purden. And there's Alan Brown.
I think that might have been the photographers.
You don't say. Yeah, we're used to seeing the mute swans, aren't
Yeah,
we?
yeah.
Very pretty. Here is the main part of Lamlash. It's a church tower. Merlin's Park just underneath. Don't know if you can pick him out. Nice Johnson's Marine Stores, so you can get everything to do with marine stuff. All the tides, time tides. Wow. You can buy your knots here as well. If you want to buy a knot, this is your shop.
Not for me.
Oh, coats, fishing bits and bobs, woolly jumpers, Harris tweed jumpers. Lovely. It's a little cafe. You might even hear some of the hubbub. The old pier, cafe, deli and bakehouse. Nom nom.
Nice cakes in there.
Oh, stop. Island Porcelain. This looks like an interesting shop.
There's another gift shop next door as well.
Oh, look at all the birds and the seals. Oh, the seals are gorgeous.
So fortunately for Ellie, the shop was open.
Maybe not so fortunate for Graham's wallet though. This shop was absolutely incredible. If I was going to own a shop, this would be the one that I'd want to own.
Yeah, we found out the lady's name is Tracy, and she's owned this for about 5 years, I think it is now.
Yeah. She makes all the things herself, so the little creatures are cast in porcelain. She then sort of finishes them by hand and then paints them all to sell.
Yeah, she said she regularly sits down to watch a TV programme at night, painting animals.
So each one is a little bit different. And she's got a wide variety of different animals, but the seals are definitely a favourite, I think. The window looks really stunning. So much attention to detail. Some lovely gift ideas there as well.
I took a fancy to these seals, so I did in fact buy one.
You found one you want?
Yeah, I like this. That's my selected seal.
Oh, beautiful.
Tracy, who owns Studio 4 Island Porcelain, also has a well-known brother-in-law, Gordon Buchanan. Gordon is a wildlife filmmaker and public speaker, and I bet you've seen him on the TV. If you're ever at Lamlash, do pop in and see Tracy. She's got a great little shop.
Well, I really enjoyed looking around that shop. There's quite a few nice shops in Lamlash if you're ever in the area. If we had a bit longer, that pub over the road there looks really inviting. But no, we must get back to the dogs. We've already left them for a little bit longer than we'd intended to. But hopefully we're giving you a taste of Lamlash, and you can see from this that it's well worth a visit if you're ever on Arran. There are loads of intriguing little shops, but yeah, and of course you've got the stunning view over the bay as well. I have a feeling that we will be back one day.
Right, back at Merlin, it's time to leave Lamlash. We've got a lunch date at Cnoc na Dail.
Well, we've arrived. Cnoc na Dail. Not sure if I'm saying that properly. Apologies if I've made a pig's ear out of that. This looks like a nice place to have our lunch, doesn't it? With a view like that, what's not to love? This is quite a nice place to have a cup of tea. What do you think, Gray?
Oh, I think it's lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I shall get the kettle on. A bit tilty. You might find the kettle sliding around a bit.
Well, this is a gorgeous place. We just had a quick stop here. Look at those hills over there. Mountains. Munros. Ellie's getting in a tangle with all the dogs.
Yes, I could knit a jumper with these leads. It is hard with 3 leads to get in a tangle.
Yeah.
3?
I better have a couple of them then.
Lot of forestry work been going on here. Lots of trees have been chopped down. This way, girls. No, it's very muddy up there. This way. Come on.
I love it when you can let the dogs off the lead. You do have to watch them though.
Brodick Bay is ahead of us. Sort of there. You can't see it because it drops down to Brodick Bay. Obviously the land drops down. Quite a beautiful view.
It's lovely, isn't it?
It is.
So that must be goat fowl, the big
Goat
one.
fowl, one with its head in the clouds.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Looks like a ship there in the middle of Brodick Bay.
I feel sorry for Graham. He's limping a bit again today. His leg's really bad. Bless him. Do you think I should trade him in for a newer model?
You wouldn't know how to drive a newer model. I don't really know what I did to my leg. Just hurt the calf muscle. Had to give up going to the gym.
Didn't realise there was a quarry up here as well. We thought it was just where they were working on the trees. But yeah, they also mine stuff by the looks of it. Yeah. Jazzy, come here. It says quarry, keep out. I know you can't read, but that's what the sign says, so that's what we must do. Wow.
Little Jazz is really amusing. I stopped to take some photographs and film of the quarry because I thought the stones were quite interesting against the landscape. But Jazz wasn't terribly happy because Graham was a long way ahead, as you can see. She sees us as her pack, and when the pack is split, like Graham being far ahead like that, she doesn't quite know how to handle it, so she runs backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. Is this the world's first self-exercising dog?
Part Yorkie, part greyhound, I think. Hey, Jazz! Hello. Hello.
Well, this has turned out to be quite a nice walk. Been climbing altitude ever since we left Merlin.
As usual.
As usual, yeah.
There's usually a climb involved.
And that's Brodick Bay down there. They're doing a lot of tree clearing up here. So now we're going to head back to Merlin. We're going back to the air, charge everything up, have a shower, so that we can head off tonight to maybe catch the aurora again. Maybe. It's a bit cloudy, but it is forecast to clear, but probably not till about midnight.
Another nice walk. A bit more disturbed than usual in terms of there's a quarry and lots of chopped down trees. But a lovely walk nonetheless. See Holy Island in the distance.
That's a nice walk. And the bonus was that the dogs stayed clean.
Yeah.
It was quite a nice walk, wasn't it?
It was lovely. Really nice walk. Lots of lovely views from up there, weren't there?
Yeah, it was fantastic,
Beautiful,
wasn't it?
Yeah. And as Graham says, 8 clean paws, and that's always a result. We're glad to get back in the van though.
Yes.
It's really cold.
As you can see, he's parked on a bit of a slope there. Made lunch a bit awkward.
It's dangerous, lunch was. The kettle was sliding off, the cups were sliding about, the
Yeah.
cupboards were emptying their innards. It's very challenging lunch, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Hence we just had a sandwich, which we forgot to film, of course. And a donut!
2 donuts.
2 each. Well, you know, when you're going on a walk, you need a donut, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, that was a nice little walk that we just did up the hill, wasn't it? Yeah, we enjoyed it. I think the girls are all walked out. I don't think they'll need much in the way of walks tonight. We'll probably just take them over the back or over the front, as it were, at Auchrannie after they've had their dinner, and that'll be them done for the day. Mind you, not only them, I feel done for the day too. But yeah, this was another nice walk. Highly recommend it. Lots of paths. You can walk to Brodick along that little path that you can see there, and there's also a viewpoint, which I think we might have. Viewpoint car park, it says there.
There is another car park just down
There's
here.
a path, is there? There's a path, a low road path, as it were. So Dail. Don't know how you say that. Well, that's where we've just been.
It's just a short drive now back to the Auchrannie motorhome stopover.
So we're back at Auchrannie again, and those clouds don't look like they're going anywhere.
Ellie's just cooking a nosh up.
Nosh up. We've
What
got
are we having today, matey?
today. We got pasta and veg.
I don't like the look of that pasta. It looks a bit slippery.
Slippery pasta and carrots and peas. And we're trying Bosch Ultimate Cheese Sauce. I normally make a vegan cheese sauce when I'm at home. I've not tried this before. It smells nice. I've opened the jar and had a sniff, and it smells good. So I'm going to put that in with the pasta in a minute, and some chopped up vegan cheddar.
Lovely. Yeah,
That's
I
what we
quite
got
like
for
that,
supper.
vegan cheddar, it's all right, isn't it?
It is all right. It's the one that you don't mind. So that's what we're having.
Good.
Both feeling a bit knackered
I tell you, I
tonight.
don't really want too much garlic bread though, so
That's all right then. How about no garlic bread?
oh God, not again.
No garlic bread for you.
Again, no garlic
no
bread.
garlic bread, no. I'll have to send you over to the co-op to get some.
Well, it's not even hard to cook, is it?
Put it in the oven and...
Yeah.
Or the Ridge Monkey. Cheese sauce is going in. Oh, a bit steamy. Quite nice because we can use the old induction hob, which I use
That looks like something I saw Luna throw up this
Oh,
morning.
stop it. We've just had to do an emergency wash, haven't we? Of dog coats and towels.
Luna was a bit sick and it looked just like that.
Yeah, putting me off tea. Smells nice.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
It does smell nice.
Shame these guys can't have smelly vision.
That smells good. Quite sort of peppery and mustardy is the best way of describing that. Or maybe a little cheesy.
Good.
It's going to sputter now, isn't it?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Well, Graham's thought I should sample it tonight. I should go first with it. I think he's suspicious of the pasta, having called it slimy earlier. So here goes. Well, I like it. Very nice. I like that Bosch cheese sauce as well. Not quite your homemade, but it's quite tasty. Yeah.
Well,
definitely.
Ellie's endorsed it. Let me see what I think. I didn't like the look of the pasta, really.
It's quite al dente.
It's okay. Yeah, that's all right.
Ooh,
Thumbs up for that.
that's a relief. Otherwise, I'll be sending you up to the chippy somewhere, wherever.
Oh, chippies.
Chips.
Well, the clouds never cleared, so we never did get back out to see the aurora. So we're going to leave this episode just here. We hope you enjoyed this episode on Arran, and please like and subscribe. It does help us to grow the channel. If you use Facebook, think about joining our Wizard in the Wild group. If you want to buy the doggies a treat, there will be a link in the description, and there will also be a link in the description for the Facebook group. Join us next week when we attempt the ascent of Goat Fell. Probably not a good idea with my bad leg, but we give it a go.
Yeah, that's it. You're like Quazzy.